In this episode, we're on the Isle of Wight, a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, to drive the stunning Military Road, A3055, one of the UK's most scenic coastal routes known for its dramatic cliffs, sea views, and untouched landscapes. After a train from London and a short ferry ride, we hit the road to explore Compton Bay, Freshwater Bay, and the Needles, while discovering the island's history, geology, and coastal charm. To reach the Isle of Wight from London, the journey is an experience in itself. It typically starts at Waterloo Station for a direct train to Portsmouth Harbour, a journey of about 90 minutes. The train station is conveniently adjacent to the ferry terminal, making for a seamless transfer. From here, you have a choice of crossings. For foot passengers, the high-speed catamaran to Ryde Pier takes just 22 minutes, offering a swift and scenic arrival. For those with a vehicle, the car ferry to Fishbourne provides a more leisurely 45-minute voyage. The crossing itself offers fantastic views, passing the historic dockyard, home to famous ships like HMS Victory and the Mary Rose. You'll also see the striking Spinnaker Tower, a modern icon of Portsmouth's skyline, and the 19th century sea forts that guard the Solent, reminders of the area's strategic importance. There are several ferry options to reach the Isle of Wight. Check out the ferry guide linked in the description box for all the details. The Military Road section of the A3055 on the Isle of Wight is a striking coastal route running from Chale in the east to Freshwater Bay in the west. Originally constructed around the year 1860 as part of a defense network connecting forts and barracks, the road remained a private gated route for around 70 years, before being gifted to the local council in the early 20th century. Along the Military Road, you can enjoy some of the Isle of Wight's most spectacular coastal scenery, including the golden sands of Compton Bay. The bay is part of the Dinosaur Coast and is a world-renowned location for fossil hunting. The crumbling cliffs, composed of Wealden marls and green sand, constantly reveal treasures from the past. The dramatic chalk cliffs near Freshwater Bay. The route also passes close to St. Catherine's Oratory, the medieval Pepperpot Lighthouse, access points to the Tennyson Trail, and several scenic laybys perfect for photography, sunset watching, or simply taking in the uninterrupted natural landscape. The military road ends at Freshwater Bay, a pebble beach framed by dramatic white chalk cliffs, sea caves, and the famous Stag and Mermaid rocks. In Victorian times, Freshwater Bay was a creative hub home to poet laureate Alfred Tennyson and pioneering photographer Julia Margaret Cameron. Today, you can walk the stunning Tennyson Down and visit Cameron's Museum at Dimbola Lodge. Its blend of dramatic scenery and rich cultural history makes the bay a memorable end to the route. The military road ends, but the coastal route continues to the island's iconic landmark, the Needles, 3 striking chalk stacks beside a red and white lighthouse from 1859. The name comes from a 4th, needle-shaped stack called Lot's Wife, which collapsed in 1764. Above them sit the old and new batteries, former defense and rocket testing sites now run by the National Trust. For the best views, take the chairlift down to Alum Bay's famous 21 shaded, mineral-rich sand cliffs. For lunch, we had been recommended the Hut restaurant in Freshwater, and it did not disappoint. Perched right on the beach, it offers an incredible al fresco dining experience with spectacular sea views. The atmosphere is vibrant and relaxed, and the focus is on fresh, delicious seafood. We indulged in some of the freshest catches of the day, enjoyed with the sound of the waves lapping against the shore and the warm sun on our faces. It was the perfect midday break, a truly idyllic setting that perfectly complemented the natural beauty we had been exploring all morning. From its strategic military origins to its modern-day role as a premier scenic drive, the military road encapsulates the spirit of the Isle of Wight. It's a journey through time, from the age of dinosaurs to the Victorian era of defense and poetry, all set against a backdrop of some of the most stunning coastal scenery in England. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to join me on more explorations around the world. See you in the next video.